up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, daylight lights, camera action. Living in a dream, now my music.
They had to change the title.
Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, tried to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle.
Here you go.
They tried to knock me
Again,
off
bro.
my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I
They don't want me to be in my game. I don't want to embarrass you on here like that. There we go. I can say when I'm gonna get a game.
Feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use up. Can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried. I'm straight. Me and Craig.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Riley Dixon has the ball on the tee, ready to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson.
First play.
And he cuts it right into space. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great effort there. 68 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Straight up.
Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they have both over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt.
He missed that. Started the game. Just started. Like, just started. And got scored on the first play. It's crazy, right?
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
Around the
Another
Brooks set.
throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because if they weren't ready to go on the last one, give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. He's going to float this one deep right side.
We on
Into
our
heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Good and easy, bro.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. Aaron Donald with a sack.
Well, Brandon, sometimes I think when we watch games, we're actually watching a living museum because we're seeing the evolution of positions almost with each passing game. How about defensive ends nowadays and the way that they can run almost all the way across the field?
It is unbelievable, isn't it? I mean, they're so strong, but they're so lean, they can move so quick with those bodies.
It's almost unfair. You're supposed to be able to know where a defensive end is supposed to be on every play. These guys flash so quickly, you're not sure where they're going to end up.
Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They run on first down with Jackson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. On 2nd down, this is Jackson. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Going right side here, and that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Vick will look to throw on 1st down. He'll hit Jackson, complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll make it 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Michael Vick. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Vic readies to throw, eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Why this type of dude they want to match me up with? Well, my first game on stream, I got to get matched up with a nigga with a stacked defense, bro.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. 27 yards there, a first down. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Jackson from the shotgun. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. That sack by Khalil Mack. 10-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson looking deep. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Right there.
Rob Woodson picks his former team.
Supposed to do a post,
the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Cooper was the target there. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's Vic. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete.
My McCaffrey not that fast, bro.
And now off to the races.
Quit this guy.
Inside.
Ain't nobody gonna know. There's only 2 of y'all in the stream right now. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody, y'all. No matter what.
All these trophies, what do I need any more for? Check the stats up, you can check the scoreboard. Check the stats, Jay Critch, I'm the QB. Ran it up and then I went and got a new freeze. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team balling, you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star, working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss, let me
Come on, man. I just want a game, bro. Just give me a game.
I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. If you ain't a winner, then don't come round. On my way
Here we go.
to another city, it's a touchdown.
get it in a rush now. Let them hate, try to knock me down, but we got up now. You say that you ballin', keep it real though. Hey, why I never saw you in the field though? Hey, I make it look easy, it's a field goal. I've been grinding for a minute and I'm still going. How it feel to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings,
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started.
See what I can do,
off
bro.
we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This is taken at his 4. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Willie Brown.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And an alley to run. A huge play there right off the bat. 44 yards on the ground. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Running the jet sweep with Jones. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Pat Tillman, the legend, in on the tackle.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They got to feel pretty good about that one.
Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa. They only had a yard to go. They try to pass the football. Defense blitz. Defense got there.
Yeah, I think on this one, this is probably good scouting, understanding a few tendencies, and figuring out that, hey, they may take a shot. They dialed up the pressure and got to him.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson.
There we go.
Finds a man. It's McCaffrey. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
There's some dots I was throwing on you.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Oh, that ain't the first.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Low-key, low-key.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though.
You know it's going to be a rough day when I was getting blitzed by
From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. And he's got it. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive. Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. Now after the touchdown,
let's see what his
ready to
offense
boot
looking
away,
like.
Riley Dixon.
Seen that boy had T.O.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Watch his lockup right here. Pick on the first play. I'm calling it right now if he's throwing it. If he throw it, it's a pick.
On first down,
What I told you.
he rifles one that's intercepted.
What I told
Picked
you.
off by Pat Tillman.
And it went back
He will
to the
take
crib.
this
What I
one
told
home.
you.
It's a touch.
And he out of here. Yes, sir. Alright, I'm telling you, boy. I'm telling you. I'm over there with Parlay.
Big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers. Big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather.
5-1.
Put the card in the ATM in the set. Yeah, flex mode, this is Southwest.
I doubt it.
I ain't got to shut the bell off since the iPhone don't got a jet mode.
I doubt I lose in the playoffs.
If you wanna come, let's go.
But this time, I've been making it farther though. I used to lose in the first round. Now I lose in the second round.
Big numbers. Big numbers. 100-minute.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon
man.
Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
The
And
Ravens,
nowadays, I
I
don't
know.
think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played,
This is
with
what I'm
all the
starting to look like
responsibility he
over here.
has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game,
I don't know.
your
I
team's not
don't
going
really
to
got to
benefit
set
at all.
time. I just stream when I be feeling like it.
Riley
When I be
Dixon has the
bored.
ball on the tee, ready to get us started.
Playing something
And
on the
here we
string.
go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This will be taken in at the 1. And it's a pretty good return here. As
I might not get out today though. I know I'm be leaving out the house. That's why I don't ever be on game. I might not go nowhere though. Just stay and play the game all day today. I be trying to play pro am. Roger. Nigga right there in the stream.
First and 10. Here's Rodgers. That'll be complete to Donald Driver. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Niggas don't never be playing when I be on. As soon as I get off. Niggas are pro. Like I know you are.
On first down,
Pick,
Rodgers.
man. Stop playing with me.
And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception.
Stop
And that last one, that hurts. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal
See
with
what
a
I'm doing,
second and 6. Jackson now. That's
Throwing
complete to
dots
Shaw.
all over the field.
And he gets it.
Going, all they know is it's a
That
dot.
was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the
Every
zone.
time you see me
made sure
drop
the
back,
quarterback
throw the
saw
ball,
it,
just know it's a
was able
dot.
to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
Just know it's a dot.
He's got his man Sharp complete.
Oh. Boy, you see his team, he got a 99, a 98, and I think another 98. A 99 and 2 98s is his top 3. This not a fight, my guy.
And get open. How about what he just did there? Worked his way from right to left across the field and found his way free.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Chances are he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. Here's McCaffrey. The great move couldn't free him. Taken down at the 10. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third
tell him
down.
again, Trey.
Like to play those
I don't know about it, though. I don't think my
packages,
offense OP. I know my defense OP.
On 3rd down, Jackson being chased out left.
Dot, man.
Touchdown, Seattle.
That's a dot.
From 10 yards
You
out,
see me out just throwing
guys
dots.
are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after.
Bro, I know that boy spent like $22,000 on the game I seen and be raging. That boy be blowing leads. 21-point lead, 28-point lead.
Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away.
Might as well give me his team. I'll show him what to do with it.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10.
Let me go at my team.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That one complete to Driver. 13 yards, 1st down Packers. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. That'll be complete to Cook. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last
When I was watching, I was seeing Marcus hitting greens, though, when I was watching. I don't know what he was doing when I wasn't watching. Y'all gonna be out running today, or what?
Here's Rodgers to throw.
Nowhere
to escape, and he goes down. Julius Peppers in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a defensive player of the year at the other, and they just locked people down.
I'm on some prayers. My prayers get answered, boy.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And he finds Jimmy Graham.
That's a prayer.
And he slips up
past
the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down. Rodgers now on 1st down. This is caught at the 20.
It's a 99 right there.
Packers.
You get locked up over there.
Davante Adams, 53 yards. As his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route.
Oh, he messing with a nigga named James.
That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, we've seen quite a bit of this. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Julius Peppers.
He blocks circle.
They go play action now. Jackson.
God dang, bro.
Brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Julius Peppers able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
He's in the whole house.
Here's Riley Dixon now. As his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion in the field. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one.
Oh, put a DR in front of that DGG. DR GG.
After the sack on first down, Rodgers flushed out right.
No.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And it's complete. It's Green here. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high-percentage play because you get the completion. What you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Here's Rodgers. Got his man. It's Driver complete. 14 yards. Good for a Packer first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Look at that. Caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. That's a jet sweep. This is Adams. And that one covered beautifully. The defenders stay home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's second and 13. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. And the pressure gets to him again. Shaquille Barrett picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny? When we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players.
I mean, it's still his offense, but I got to change.
And now they're just specialists.
I just got one money play. This play right here,
into the line here
to begin their next every time unless they use it. That's why I'm in this play, because this one play.
They really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a A little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. From the shotgun to McCaffrey.
Not only they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled out some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. Looking for Cooper. That's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 13-yard line. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because
at all.
Those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
Escaping the press. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two. Keep possession back inside the 10-yard line.
Watch you follow. Watch you follow.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Vinatieri's kick is good. And that will tie things up as we head toward halftime. Maybe a nice psychological boost there just to get back to even with that field goal as we head towards half.
Coaching 101 always says at halftime, play it like it's 0-0 on the scoreboard. Well, in this case, it's level, right? Same score each side. Just start over and try and get the second half to play.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30s.
I tried New Orleans already. I can't get it.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And they're going to be waiting for him as they get him behind the line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This is taken at his 4. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Now Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, he's going to loft one deep left side here. They've got his man complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain of 37.
Well, we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. Well, this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Sliding out of the pocket. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward.
Come on, man.
And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running
quick.
out the wrong door and running into your pool
lock
instead
in.
of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Donald Driver, 43 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end. Following the touchdown, here's Stinner to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target, and it's 3rd and short. Jackson. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. He's got the first down and more past midfield. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson on the move to his left. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. And he finds his target. It's sharp. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 29-yard line. Jackson on first down. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Man.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
I don't want to do this.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they are an extra point away from tying this football game. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that will level the playing field at 17 all. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Rodgers going to throw. Finding Green complete. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He's got Green. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. Quick throw, complete out wide here to Green. Touchdown, Packers! A big play there. 43 yards. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Stenerud on for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Flush to his right. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. He completes it to Jones. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run. And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might... Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A big
See you move that safety down, big buddy. You can't make no mistakes like that on me.
As they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. Then he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
It's a good game.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense. They exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
We'll see if they can do just that.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
But he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Tied
up, less than 2 minutes to go. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. On first down, Green.
Nowhere. Get out right there. That's what you want to do.
That really sets them back. A loss of 6.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the
I'll let you walk yourself back.
They want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Now on 2nd and 16. Rodgers. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Come on, man. You got to make him fumble.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Well, they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, I guess at the very least, they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
Oh, let me bait you.
They'll run it with Williams. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Williams will try again. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
Following the touchdown, here's Stinnerud to kick it away.
Watch me work.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Watch me work. What? Now watch me work. What?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go into this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want.
And,
Dang!
Crusher there as it's
7 in the
intercepted.
bag.
Picked off by Micah Hyde. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next
He
drive
gonna nail it like a
underway.
pump.
And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Whole punk out you hear me?
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we sign off from Heinz Field.
Boy, shut up. They didn't answer your question. Boy, you see my record, boy? Let me know when you could do that. Let me know. Hey, hey, hey.
You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit. I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause I say no worse. Why bet you wanna be famous, They
You know something.
You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that haters, I make a lot of new money, And the my savings, You liking my flavor, I took these cars, Watch out,
I ain't trying to leave out.
Touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got your long that I made her when I showed out my whip. Hey, spent about 10 on my fit. Ex-slick then, he with the back then, used to out the zip. Blind is back then dip. Got a whole for the all on the ship. All these four things pull out the VIP. Suck, turn up, baby, pour out the milk. So you know how I drip.
Honey, dash. I get the same person every time I pull that pack, bro. I'm finna stop messing with that pack altogether, bro. 15 bands. I'm loving it.
They react to play it back on the camera. High boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Need the cop. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Hit jobs, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, my warrior guaranteed be emerging victorious. Years, black, sweat, tears is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring the dash. Got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold.
What the time of the year packs at? Put them out so I can bow.
Jump in the stands. No man, man. Oh, deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. Honey yard dash. Honey yard dash. Honey yard.
I don't know why I just did this, but oh well. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Hey yourself, X. X. Hey, kind of young cheesy.
Are you ready for some football? Ladies and gentlemen,
Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. His team is off the hook and you don't really know, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast. Cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a MUT league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is
gas, what I smoke.
Bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast. Cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. Can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a MUT league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Well, y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is. Now get it. Big Snoop Dogg. It's in the game.
How fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard.
I'm good on that. I ain't mess with that pack no more.
Every time I touch down, I got a stunt. Brady Moss, yeah, my numbers going up. All these trophies, what do I need any more for? Check the stats up, you can check the scoreboard. Check the stats, Jay Critch, I'm the QB. Ran it up and then I went and got a new freeze. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard.
I appreciate everybody who joined. We're gonna have to keep it going and join up every day and run the subs up. I'll be back on later.